You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
You can buy Microsoft Windows 10 or 11 Pro for $40 right now.
Not a sponsor.
Oh,
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I might actually
Already
do that
have Windows.
because I have been looking at this activate Windows, go to settings to activate Windows for 2 freaking years now.
That would
The
drive
funny
me
thing
nuts.
is like, so you can't like customize your desktop or like your system sounds or anything like that through Windows itself, but I have wallpaper engine. So
Yeah.
That doesn't
your
matter at all.
Oku background up today.
Oh, yeah. That is the Oku background.
That's because I'm eating a cheeseburger.
Oh, okay. I'm eating a wonderful turkey cheddar pesto sandwich.
I'm eating a chicken
Ooh.
sandwich.
Yes, that was his fun fact, is he can't eat a sandwich without pesto anymore.
That's not what it was. It's just my favorite condiment.
Pesto is your
AKA,
favorite condiment?
we'll never eat a sandwich.
Isn't
Without-
pesto basically
without the
just melted
pesto.
cheese? Because it's essentially just I'm thinking of pesto sauce.
Basil
which is-
oil.
The cheese. No, you're thinking
No,
of
I'm thinking
queso.
pesto sauce, which is usually what is it? What's that white sauce that they put in like
Queso.
Alfredo? Yeah,
Is
there we go. Like
Alfredo?
pesto.
That's not pesto.
They put like when you make like pesto sauce. it's
Alfredo
usually-
is
Not a
basically
big
just
Alfredo guy.
Parmesan cheese, the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tasty though.
Super bad for you.
Yeah, that's fine. But if I'm
Given the choice between Alfredo and red sauce, I will choose red sauce every time.
you mean marinara?
No, there's
There's a difference.
a sauce just called red sauce.
I don't know what the difference is.
Or roja sauce.
Here's the fun fact. I had a Big Mac for the first time in like many years today.
And it was underwhelming and gross.
It was okay. It was okay. The last time I had any burger from McDonald's was 2007 or 2008. It was
Again,
right
not sponsored.
No, 2007, because it was right after my ACTs.
I don't think I've ever had a Big Mac ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I have had everything on the McDonald's menu from like 2004 to like 2007, like probably 100 times each because I worked there. So I have not had McDonald's unless I'm absolutely forced to have McDonald's by someone else in my friend group at the time.
I never really had fast food till like 2007. Like here and there, but I never started like actually eating fast food at any point until around then.
Oh yeah, you're from the middle of nowhere, Minnesota.
Well, that and my parents like were never big on fast food, so
No, you had to have eaten fast food like for track.
I said from time to time
Oh, okay.
I would have it, but I never like would regularly eat fast food. It would just be like track or something.
Yeah,
Even
went
then,
to
a
the
lot of
park
times we
for
wouldn't
a-
stop anywhere.
For an event called Free Forest School, and then I took my son Cairo geocaching for the very first time yesterday.
That's fun.
He's
That's
like
fun.
obsessed with it. Like it's all he wants to do now. Can we go on a treasure hunt? Can we go on a treasure hunt?
Yeah, where was that when
Okay.
we were kids? Holy shit, that would have been like my
I would have
jam.
gotten into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Just
around
'cause
when
it
I
was-
was a kid.
I asked you. and you
We do it
said
at state
yes.
parks all the time.
Do what?
Ask-
Geocaching. I would probably been a teenager by the time it started, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Well, I was
that when
gonna
that
say
first
it was-
became a thing.
I'm
It
not
was
doing
probably a
it.
thing, but you needed like a $700 GPS.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, wouldn't you have needed like a smartphone or something in order to do that?
No, smartphones weren't around back then.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like no wonder we didn't have it when we were kids because it wasn't widely
GPS
available.
was absolutely a thing, but it was like a Nokia like form factor type thing, and it just told you the coordinates.
Well, ours was a little different because it wasn't quite geocaching. It was like a treasure hunt, but it was similar to geocaching where it was something people would just put out, but then they would put like notes on signs and stuff at state parks, and then you'd use the clues to find things. So it's kind of like geocaching, but a little less technology involved.
Daddy?
Still not quite certain if I sprained or broke my ankle. Hard to tell.
Could you put any weight on it at all?
Sati!
Yes.
Then it is likely not broken.
Well,
Keyword.
not
keyword likely.
every broken ankle results in incapability of putting weight.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be like a hairline fracture or something.
That's why I
But it is
said
swollen-
Santiago's back,
but it is
guys.
swollen hell and bruised to shit.
Santi.
Santi!
We missed you, pal. I'm a good luck cat.
Me?
That is
Ow.
true. Now I gotta hop on. How
You could join
are
us
you
for some
today,
homebrew?
Santi? How have you been? I missed you so much.
I missed you so dearly. How do we live without you, Santi?
What have you been up to that you've been so busy? I'm interested to hear what's going on with you. Are we waiting for, because Tron said he was going to be on, correct?
Provided you want to tell
No.
us, you don't have to if you
No
don't.
Tron.
Nathan showing up?
Nathan
Nathan will
said
be
he would
here,
show up.
but-
He did say he was going to be late, but he said he was going to show up.
Eli messaged us like a half an hour ago saying he's going to go to a museum instead.
What? Museums? That shit's for nerds, said the
Apparently
man
there's a girl
trying to
involved.
run a D&D game.
It's a
That is
it's a
100%
virtual
the reason.
it's a virtual museum, so it's extra nerdy.
That is extra nerdy.
I mean, to be fair, museums are perfect for the virtual space because all you really do at a museum is look at stuff.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
you don't get like the same sense of like awe that you do when you see the actual item in person.
That's true.
I do.
Yeah,
get
you
the
don't
exact
look at
same sense.
you don't look at it and go, "Aw."
It's a picture, but now it's in front of me.
That's what you
Yeah,
mean when you say "aw," right?
I always
Nope.
thought it was kind of the same thing like back in grade school days where you'd go on and you'd have like encyclopedia
Brown books.
no, it was Encyclopedia Brown. It was, what were they called? It's like
Oh, yeah, I read
Growler's
so many of those
Encyclopedia
books.
95 or something like that. Or there was
Encarta?
another one that was, yeah, kind of. Or there was another one that was like it was like a digital museum, but that was on like a CD-ROM.
What? Community concerts? What do you play, Santi? Or is it like instruments or singing or what? What kind of stuff do you do?
Shane and I are musicians. And I remember looking at that stuff as a kid, these encyclopedias or these museums on CD-ROM, and I remember thinking that's kind of neat. I'd love to see it for real, kind of thing.
Yes. I mean, but at the same time, like the fact that you can go through the Louvre on Google Maps, I think is definitely a boon to society.
It always makes
for
me
sure.
laugh how tiny.
I wonder how the
noise
Louvre
is.
thinks about that though, because don't you have to pay to get in there?
I do believe that is one of those things that they set up like on purpose.
It's for people to go, do a virtual tour. Well, that wasn't like the real thing. I'm gonna go do the real thing. And the Louvre went, yeah, boy. Stop that.
All right, so should we get rolling, guys?
Well, I guess we should. I'm gonna guess that
It's a good joke. Justin, I like it.
Nathan may not be here, which kind of sucks.
He'll get here later, I think.
He'll show up
He said-
eventually.
Yeah, he said
Said there's only one of the.
Last time when we quit, when it was just me and you, Shane, he said he showed up after that.
Oh, we were on for like 45 minutes or something?
I know. So yeah, he just might be taking a while.
Might be a little confused too, since you also said that you were going to be late.
I
and
said I
would
might
keep us
be late.
updated. Yeah.
But
But
You could
But
just
yeah,
post
might
and
get-
say
a little.
Hey, speaking of,
Pick up the devil.
Hey,
Hey,
it's a Nathan.
It's
It's a Nathan.
Hey guys.
How's it
It's the
going?
one,
Welcome.
the beardless.
Yep. Yep. That's
Ignore that Discord message from Justin then.
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't. Well, I said I was gonna be late.
Yes.
whatever.
I ended up not being as late as I thought I might be. So that's good.
and I was 10 minutes late.
It's a nice background.
Nathan,
That's really
how you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to see the. What'd you say?
Said, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. A bit. Been playing
Handsome?
catch up. I've been playing catch up. It's this game. I got like 100,000 hours. You know. You ever play that one?
Like the condiment?
No, I eat ketchup.
No, like catching up, like getting stuff done that you should have done.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right. It's tough.
I thought you
crowd,
were
tough-
I thought you were just playing in a big like kiddie pool full of ketchup.
No, I don't fit in kiddie pools.
Not with
Oh, that attitude.
Is that the new genre of mud wrestling? Is ketchup
Let's see
wrestling?
if my sound effect works. Oh man.
That would be really expensive.
It would be.
Kind of awful.
But you know, anything
There's a
That'd be
child
more
in the
expensive.
void.
That'd be more
Someone
expensive
save
than
the
chocolate
boy.
pudding
Oh, it's
wrestling.
not gonna work.
You can make your own
Um,
ketchup for probably dirt cheap. It doesn't have to be good ketchup.
Look at that, Bobby. They got
Yeah,
8
if you're a
types of ketchup
Ketchup
and 3
poser.
types of catsup.
Can I
put a gun
rack on my
You're just gonna wrestle it anyways. It's already being wasted, right?
But yeah, I suppose we can
How?
like do a start here.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
on my bike day.
No,
I
no,
know,
no, we
one
haven't.
can
We were
bring
kind
for you
of.
after
I
that.
was
Yeah.
well because we didn't have you here yet, and we didn't have Eli here yet. But I was just told that apparently Eli is not going to be here today.
Because he gave up on the
Unfortunately.
fam.
Yeah, he was all like, I'm gonna go culturally enrich myself.
Call
I'm
it-
gonna go on a date with my girlfriend
Lost
instead
to
of
the.
streaming with a
I was about to
bunch
say
of
another
dudes.
soldier
Oh.
lost to the attention.
There is a
He's,
girl there, so it's
He's
understandable.
dating. I didn't
Is it?
know that.
Is it? Or are the bros more important?
Well, it's always bros before hoes, but like everyone knows.
Exactly. Nathan
Everyone
knows.
I know.
That's
I know
how I
some-
live.
But like
That's how I
everyone
live,
knows the
too.
phenomenon though, when like there's a new girl.
My wife
or
asked me to
guy
skip
and
the
then
game today.
they're
It's
gone,
like,
so.
That's why every
Yeah,
time I'm thinking about
you
making
know
out
what
with
they
a girl,
say.
I just go make out with my bros.
Days before wives, click clacks before tit slaps. I don't know. I'm fucking losing the plot here.
Click clacks.
I'm just
You talking about like those clicky balls?
No, click clacks is in like clicky clacky.
He doesn't know what
math
any of those mean.
rocks.
Math rocks.
Click clacks before racks.
recap music.
or-
I said click clacks
He's in
before
his own
tit
world.
slaps, but that I think
Oh.
yours is better.
Okay.
Like I said, I completely lost the plot.
It's,
In number 2.
Should we play some Pathfinder, boys?
I kind of
Yep.
think we might need to at some point.
Do we
Can
need
we
to
manage?
just transition over right now
That's not good.
before
recap
Shane says
music,
more
this one.
words?
Boy, how
Dice racks over some nice ass.
Details
it's
before
just
females.
Yeah, I have fucking just we've begun the downward spiral, which is terrible because we didn't even start at the top. We're starting at the bottom and spiraling from there.
well, downward implies that we're going somewhere, and I don't think.
No, we're already at the cobblestone floor here. I
We're
mean,
already arrested and in jail. There's no further down. Here we go.
So
Welcome to Dice
fuck
Jail.
me. Well,
oh my god, that should be our
Yeah.
podcast name.
welcome to Dice Jail. Let's go ahead and get started. What do you guys remember from last time? Have we
I remember
played
we
Pathfinder
split
before?
the party.
There were rocks that were rolled. I know that.
We're splitting the party and I'm going with Sheila. That's all I remember.
Yeah, basically you guys were like, hey, our friend got kidnapped. We're not super all about that. So you went to the castle. Originally you guys were all like, hey, we're gonna do some sneaks and stuff. And then some people were like, hey, why don't you've got like friends in there. You guys know the king now. You're pretty tight with him. Why don't you just like ask someone there about it? And you're like, oh yeah, we can do that now. So yeah, you went in there, talked to Sheila. Eli made a pass
Eli.
at Sheila a few times, and then made some will saves. And then yeah, you guys met up with.
Don't fuck with witches.
That's right. You guys
Don't do
met
that.
up with Kayla and Teresa and decided that you were going to look around a little bit for where they may be keeping your friend.
I remember Los Horny Boys.
I don't remember what that was in reference to.
It's Mrohy and Knox, I believe, in their
Maybe.
lustings. Right? I believe.
I think it's a little different though. No, that's just Mrohy.
Well, where's the
Because-
Los part though? There was a Los, right? At least two.
I understand that, but my argument was true love is different.
He's not lusting. He loves.
Okay. The other another one of the L words. Who knows? Maybe.
But yes, so you guys decided to split up into different teams. It looks like Sem and Habhab with Seamus, which I'm going to call fucking chaos covenant. Sheila with
Team Chaos Covenant.
yes, Sheila
Let's
with Knox.
Team 6, except
Yes.
Chaos.
In which I'm gonna call Team Shoujo, because boy howdy, there's going to be some deep longing stares into each other's eyes,
There's
and
gonna be
probably
some
some
Joan.
and probably some cherry blossoms and what have you. And then hell yeah. And then Kayla, Aewen, and Bernie, in which I don't even know what to call this. Like two awkward girls
redhead?
with actually, yeah, that might be appropriate.
We're the
Yeah,
firebrands.
Are they all redheads? They might be.
I've never seen a
Aewen
picture of Kayla.
Yeah, I don't
This
know.
is 2.5 men.
I think
Right,
Trace
Shane,
has
what color is
redheaded.
Kayla's hair right now? Off the cuff.
It's red.
I have a token for her. Let me see if I can find it. I should have uploaded that.
Teresa and Mrohy.
She is
What?
actually a redhead. Fuck.
Yeah, Team Redhead.
Let's go.
Teen Ginger Snap.
There you go. That's pretty good.
I liked Firebrand better. Burn the
And then
town down.
Teresa and Maury, although he's not here today.
Call that punch drunk love.
I'm gonna call it Team fucking just a dire situation.
These are the tags.
So, you guys split up into different teams. Here's my question. You guys kind of are like talking about, oh yeah, we're splitting up. Stefan originally was going to try and go with Sheila. He's since backed off on that one a little bit, but he does still come up to you guys like, hey, yeah, so there's like a bunch of people actively trying to kidnap and or kill me. So, can I go with one of you guys? Like, I don't know about being like all alone by myself in this castle full of people who could possibly kidnap me again.
I will say I won't say no out loud, but I also won't say yes to him. So
do you just like glare at him menacingly?
I just no, it's more of a like the party's gonna want him to go with someone.
See here, see this guy here. It's just a group of two over there. I mean, and he's real big and scary. I mean, it looks like it could be your best bet there. What was your name, Stefan?
It's Stefan actually.
Yeah, you can get some bodyguards too. I mean, I can't carry you out of trouble as we've seen before, but I bet those two could.
Okay. So he's gonna go into a machine and come out like sexy and well spoken, but his name is going to be Urkel, right?
That is what I based the name on. Yes, it was originally based because I was like, because I made him have a nerd voice, and I was like, well, Steven's a little bit too on the nose, so I went with Stefan Urkel, who I'm sure, like me and you, are like two of the only people who actually know what the fuck that means.
I didn't know his last name until now.
I didn't know that either.
That's fun fact.
That went right over my head.
Santiago, you play the clarinet. That's
It's
super cool,
Steven
actually.
Urkel and Stefan Urkel.
I played the clarinet.
Yes, you did. I was in band with you. Do you remember what instrument I played?
You did the sax with Rich.
I did. Me and Rich both played the sax.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Play
practice
something,
very
sax
often.
man.
Fucking play something, sax man. Okay, moving on, sax man.
What is the
I
name
love
that you're
that
streaming
song.
this game under, by the way, on Twitch? Is it Twitch?
Bad Dice Club.
Bad Dice Club.
Santi,
Bad Dice Club Pathfinder category.
100-player community band. That's a huge community band.
It is pretty big.
Do you guys like just do like local things like fairs and?
I do play sax. Yes.
Oh, do you still play sax?
No, you are
once in a
remembering
while.
correctly.
Not a lot.
Santi.
I majored in saxophone my first year of college.
Alto
back in
sax,
musical
right?
performance. Well, most of the music for saxophone is written for alto, and so if you go in having played a tenor, which I did, you are then required to switch to alto, so that you can play most of the classical music that they have. So
but isn't like jazz and stuff more usually like tenor and
saxophone,
bass sax?
I mean, there's altos, tenors, and baritone. You won't see a bass
Baritone,
sax nowadays.
bass,
They're
yeah.
very rare, but
baritone
it is the
is what I
thing.
was thinking.
It's a huge instrument. But
but the Barry sax
it's
is
fun.
awesome.
Barry sax
It is
does
cool.
sound so goddamn good.
It does.
I really like watching the like
TikToks?
those videos that they have of like the sax duel, or there's one where I think a guy's playing a baritone sax down a pipe and like duetting with the echo that's bouncing back.
There was a series of videos where they played with traffic cones in the saxophones, and it makes a really good sound.
There's a Red Foo video where the saxophone guy keeps stealing all the women
Hail
from
Hydra.
the lead singer.
As is
Despite my addition to this particular aside,
As a trumpet player, I disagree about the
I
saxophone
feel
guys.
as it is in reality.
I feel I should point out that we have once more begun off track.
Yes,
What is
as we are
Stefan-
wont to do.
What's
Like,
Stefan
listen,
doing?
this show is like half actual play, half actual podcast.
All
This is the
actual
Feralwood
show.
podcast featuring D&D.
Yes, exactly.
Featuring brief moments.
So, Teresa, I think brings you guys together. Get further. Yes, I think Santi really does enjoy us just talking about dumb shit.
Further off track.
Especially when Santi's involved. Which we love.
Teresa talks to you guys and is like, so did we decide who Stefan's going with?
I don't know.
He just
1, 2,
recommended
3,
Teresa
not
and
it.
Mrohy.
He'd probably be super helpful. I mean, I imagine he knows the castle like plumbing and stuff.
Yes, he would probably be able to tell you all about that stuff.
The best shitters in the castle.
Yes,
live.
and then the train skips the tracks and kills everyone.
Stefan,
Train
why
falls,
don't you-
everyone dies.
Rocks fall everywhere. Well, Stefan, why don't you come
Roll
with
new
us? I'm
characters.
sure you could be a lot of help. All the while,
I
Justin's
mean,
character
yeah,
is going,
I do
"No."
kind of fit the color scheme and everything, so so it
Holy
works out.
fuck.
And Bernie's just going, no,
He's just not coming with us because he's racist.
Well, is Stefan? No, Stefan's not redheaded, is he? Or
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
look at his token, man.
Sorry, I'm not on the one tab.
Watch it on Twitch, bro.
Oh yeah, I've
Guys-
seen that token before. I knew that. Yeah, you should
Yeah.
go with the. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, okay, I can do that. So yeah, Teresa gathers you guys up and she tells you guys like, well, here's the thing: is if we do need to search for your friend. He may be in the just regular dungeons, which of course, would make things incredibly simple. But they're knowing Simon, there's a good chance that he may have hidden dungeon around here somewhere, hidden jail cells. So we may have to search around. Places that would be most common for him to go. Can you think of any places that might be someplace that he spends a good deal amount of time? I do know that he takes
Who are we talking about?
Simon.
Oh, no. Oh, Simon. I don't even know the guy. The first time I saw him was in the sewers, and he seemed like a jerk.
Well, I mean, that's not an unfair assessment. I personally know that he takes a fair amount of meetings with representatives from his old kingdom, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh no! I need to pull up my notes.
He's losing the plot. Get him,
I know.
boys.
Instead of playing DM,
Worst.
just play a dumb character like I do.
Yes,
DMs.
exactly.
Ever.
I know I'm a terrible DM.
Well, the
Just kidding.
the kingdom's name doesn't come up very often. I think I've heard it like two.
I think
Yeah, it really doesn't.
I don't even know it either.
It's like kind of far off.
I think it's called Rattan. A faraway land called Rattan.
every lore ever.
Essentially, yes.
Britannia.
But- It's the beefstro. They roll over Zeke's extreme beefstro.
No.
Crazy thing is his faraway land. It's just called Perkins. It's just
A
a restaurant. You really don't understand what it is.
That's pretty
Is
good.
it is my? I know it's terrible that I don't know my own lore, but this game has been running for a while, and there is a
Yeah.
lot of it.
What? It's been
There's
like
a
2 months.
lot
man.
happening.
Yes,
It's
plus
been-
it has been a while since we've actually played. So that
Six or 7 years.
Yeah,
But-
because I've been
It's blank
in-
country for now. Blank country.
yes.
You're
She's
almost
like,
5.
he takes a lot of meetings with them. So meeting room, I suppose, would be one place that we could start. Can you think of anywhere else? So, I mean, there's the dungeons, the meeting room. Any other ideas?
The illicit materials place.
I was about to say the secret villain room. Knox, you know me so well.
Has there been any place that you guys have seen him while you've been in the castle?
The sewers.
Kind of
Oh,
like
and
the
which guy is
foyer,
this?
I think.
Simon, the
The
prince,
guy.
the duke, or no, the Duke.
I've never met
Is
the
he the
guy,
one that
so
likes to
I'll
cook?
default to you guys.
He is the guy that likes to cook. Yes.
He's
He likes to cook.
Saw him at the Thieves Guild. just
You
a
know,
little
there
while
is
ago.
actually a kitchen that I've seen him by a number of times. Kitchen may be a good place to start.
Aewen goes, I vote we search the kitchens, and her stomach grumbles very loudly.
We just ate, I think, didn't we? Or she's that kind of
Aewen's
age
a
with
growing
dabbles.
boy.
Yeah, she's at the.
Well,
young
the wine
age.
cellar would probably be a good place to check too, then.
All right. I guess I'd take the meeting room with maybe Sam, or unless Sam has other places she wants to go to.
Sam is not a leader. She is a chaotic entity that kind of follows.
Thank you,
I think
Santiago.
Sam
Yes,
might be the
second
leader
better.
this time, at least this time.
Oh no!
I think you guys need to combine your
She's gonna go
7 brain
drunk
cells
with
together.
power.
Also,
What's
yes,
gonna
this
happen?
is, the country that they come from is called
Yeah.
Thornheim.
Thornheim, that's it.
Thornheim.
Yes, it is.
Your seven
Okay.
social brain
Alright.
cells is what I'm talking about.
I'm apparently still flying.
But
Nice.
yes, she's like, well, I suppose if there's nothing else that we can think of, it would be worth it to just check his quarters, I suppose. I mean, they could be hiding all manner of things in there. And if I'm being quite honest, I've always wanted to find an excuse to poke around in there.
Wait, who's talking?
Pervert.
Well, I mean, 7's too many to count. Listen, don't attack me quite so personally like that. I don't appreciate you coming at me that directly. Like,
To be
Well, so
fair,
I was saying that they have. I was saying that Sem and Habhabs have 7 social brain cells combined.
I have a charisma of 5, which is I think it's like a -3. So yeah.
yeah, and then you take an extra penalty on like trying to interact with just
Yeah.
regular humanoids as well.
Yeah, it's a drawback that I took. He's like
Xenophobic?
No.
Xenophobic
he's,
warrior princess.
No. It's
You
something
feel good about
it's
that one, Shane?
Xenophobic warrior princess.
Provincial.
Could
I
you
think
imagine?
Provincial, that's what it is.
Yeah, like he's. Yeah.
We don't like you. Why? Because you ain't from around here.
Well, no, not like it's just like he's. Yeah,
Oh, I'm talking about xenophobic, the
Xenophobic
warrior
warrior.
princess.
no. Yeah, no.
Provincial
I
is
think-
trying to talk to City Slickers as a country
I
boy.
think that might be
City
the trait they're
slickers.
thinking,
Yeah, the xenophobic warrior princess was probably just called the Dukes of Hazzard. So
Now, which one was the
Um,
warrior princess, though?
I guess
God.
Daisy?
Bo. Is that one?
No, the dog. No,
Bo Duke was one of them, yes.
Okay,
sheriff's
I don't know what the
dog.
other guy's name is. Jared or something.
My vote is the sheriff's bloodhound.
Who are the Duke brothers? It doesn't say. They're
Jonathan
just these
Kent.
people that.
Bo and Luke Duke, apparently.
Luke. What a southern name, bro.
What a rude name to name your child, Luke Duke. What the fuck?
Luke too.
Luke Duke. Never even.
Oh man, yeah, I could see like the
Duke
kids at
boys.
school being like just absolutely awful with that. What's up, lukewarm
Friggin'
Duke?
Lukey Dookie.
Luke Dookie.
Lukewarm Duke is I think a solid one. Lukey Dookie is also really
Little Bo
good.
Duke.
Oh, Little Bo Duke is also really solid. Oh. Anyways, we're playing a game.
You gotta either put on
Are
some
we?
clothes, buddy, or
Are
you
you
gotta
I
sure?
think
stay
we're
on the
just
camera.
hanging out at this point.
Okay, so where does
stripping.
each person want to
Oh.
go?
So Sam's the elected leader of the Chaos Coven. So abuse
God.
power. Yeah.
Seamus is
And
like,
The rightful place.
I'm willing to go anywhere you're looking to go. I mean,
Yeah. We're
I-
taking
I-
our drinks to go. That's the main thing, and then the second thing would be like we're looking for L, and then
he's
the
like,
third thing,
you know,
I don't
I
remember.
take him my drinks to go. He takes his little. He's got one of those like wine bottles that you see in like
The
kung fu
gourds?
movies. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
kung, and he
yeah.
just kind of. Ugh.
I've never drank alcohol with my elbow before.
Shit.
You're
It's
missing out.
broadening his horizons.
It'll innovize your. It'll change your whole life, man.
It takes some getting used to, but once you figure it out, it just makes the access that much quicker.
Hab's gonna
What
have
we're
to
doing
look
again? I
soon.
forgot. Oh yeah, we're going
Searching.
some.
Chaos Coven out, and we do like a Power Rangers.
Okay, where are we going, boys? Where are we dropping, boys?
Sim, Chaos Coven
We're
leader
gonna
is
drop at hang on.
So remember,
the meeting room. The meeting room
They
sounded kind of boring now that I think about
Dropping
it.
tilted, boys. Let's go.
We're taking our drinks to go.
they talked about going to the dungeons, going to Simon's room, the meeting room. Just unlock your throat and slurp it down.
Let's
Slurp down the chaos. Or going to so yeah, dungeons, kitchens, meeting room, or Simon's room.
Where would the Chaos Coven go? It's the real.
Probably to none of those places.
kitchens
Okay.
Sam wants to go to the kitchens.
because there's
Kayla-
likely booze there.
Well,
Well,
Aewen already
so
voted
Aewen
kitchens.
had talked about going to the kitchens. What did you two?
Who was talking about wanting to go see his room?
Teresa.
Nobody. Teresa had said something about like I've always wanted to know what's in there, sort of a deal.
Well,
I always wanted to poke around his back rooms, you know
He
what
wants
I'm
to
saying?
do
100%. That's where someone would want to
basically.
know would be the kitchen.
She's like, yeah, that's totally fine. I just, I've always been curious as to what he keeps in there. He's like, he's such a secretive and just absolutely entirely too serious man. I want to know if like
300%. We're going to the kitchens.
All right.
are you guys going to the kitchen? So are you okay with that, Miss Aewen?
Yeah. I think Aewen
Okay.
hears secrets and her ears perk up.
All right.
Okay. What do you think is okay? So, who wants to pick first? Team rom-com or team ginger snap?
Let the gingers
Uh,
pick first, because I don't care where we go.
Are you alright with going to the rooms, Justin?
Yeah, I was just following you guys' lead of this. This is not something I'm altogether familiar with.
I wish I had my hat from that one detective series, Mr. Warlock Bones. But yeah, we can do secret room stuff. Yeah.
Times like this make me wish I had a subscription to I forget what that D&D soundboard service is.
Sirenscape?
Sirenscape, because I'm sure they have a fucking rim shot on there.
But tis.
Dude,
There
we
are-
have
there
a
are
rim
bots that
shot
do that.
here.
Yeah.
Do we actually have a rim shot sound on here? God, I need to keep that.
Who do you
Yeah, I need
take
to
me
just-
for, Shane? Of course I came prepared.
Well, is it on?
Put that on your macro pad and suck it.
Yeah, I do need to.
Well,
like,
it's not on my. It is on there, but there is no material deck installed in this game, so I cannot use it.
How much extra, Santiago? I must know.
Where is the rim shot? Is it under
Sound effects.
Sound effects. There we go.
It says, but
There it
there
is.
you go.
There we go.
There's-
Anyways,
Come on, the famous detective Warlock Bones. That, even with the rim shot, that's pretty.
I
good.
mean, it's a solid pun. Secret room stuff. What part of the secret room stuff costs extra, Santi? For you,
DLCs,
what a gold.
right? We
The
got-
secret
Nice.
side drawer.
The secret.
The secret side drawer.
It's not
secret in the sock
Simon
drawer.
Room DLC.
Okay,
100
so
gold pieces.
Kayla, it's like
Unlock the level.
it seems kind of wrong to go into somebody's bedroom unasked, but I'm here to help. So yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Aewen says to Kayla, "No, it's not wrong. We're helping.
How is
We're
that?
doing good."
Okay. That's fine.
Aewen, come on,
Yes.
stick with me.
Mousy.
Uh,
She really just wants to talk about God.
Yes. So that leaves the dungeons or the meeting room. Where do you and Sheila want to go to?
Is there a troll in the dungeons?
Sawyer.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay,
I
I'm watching you on the stream, which
Knox.
has a bit of a delay, so I just kind of saw you
Oh.
sitting there.
I don't think Knox gives two shits about a meeting room. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I would
So
say-
you're looking. What are you saying?
I would say Sheila would probably be the one to decide where to go between the two of them.
That's probably true as well.
All right, Shane, choose for him.
Do you want her to choose?
I would do whatever she would want to do. So yeah, that's probably
Okay. I think she would say, well, if it's if we're going to the meeting room, I can I speak many languages, so if there is any sort of notes that have been taken in maybe another language, or if there's perhaps some research to be done in there, I can certainly help out with that. And I suppose if they have any of this information locked up, you would be very helpful in that regard as well, yes?
that's something I can do. I don't know a lot of languages though.
She just kind of like looks at you and she's like, that's okay. I can take care of that.
Can he unlock her heart though?
And
I
not
don't know.
gnomes.
I don't know.
Roll a disable device check.
For her heart.
On your pants.
Unlock her heart.
Just turns out he stabs her in the heart.
With a
Oh, wait.
lockpick. Oh, gosh.
Oh wait, that's not what I was supposed to do.
There you go.
Her heart stops beating and she dies.
40. She's
Wow.
her heart is disabled.
Heart disabled.
So I think
Leg disabled.
leg disabled. I think what before you guys head out, Sheila like brings you guys aside and she's like, or not Sheila, but Teresa brings you guys aside and she's like, all right, listen, we do still we are in the castle, that's true, but we do still have to be careful. As much as the conflict rages outside, has also made its way into the castle. There are those with their allegiances to either side in here as well. So do try to be at least somewhat subtle. I would appreciate it. And
I always play both sides, so I always come out on top.
well, that's certainly one way of doing things. But yes, do try to stay out of trouble, but do what needs to be done. Are we good?
Aewen salutes. It's clumsy as shit.
Yeah.
She's like, I can show you how to do that properly later.
I like
Hey,
my
don't worry,
better.
we'll keep our head down.
You're not I'm gonna guess you're not a follower of
Double salute.
Christ, Eomade. There we go. I knew I knew her god's name.
Nope. And she starts walking towards the kitchen or the Simon's room.
Okay. Yes. So my question is, who wants to go first?
I volunteer Team Romcom.
I volunteer that you roll a dice and just make it happen.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, we're gonna roll a d4.
Yeah,
And just
probability
1,
is the
2, 3,
most
4 in the order.
decisive- it's the
Just
most
do D3
decisive member
because
of our group.
Therese,
Yeah,
Maury's
and
not
if you
even
roll
here.
Teresa's groups, Shane, you need to role play 2 people on their adventures.
All right, that's number 1.
There we
Oh
go.
boy.
Is that the kitchen crew?
That is the kitchen crew. So
The Chaos Mancers.
you
or
guys,
Chaos Coven or Chaos Sandwich.
Oh my
I don't
god, we're
remember
gonna die.
Insane
What the hell are
Omancers.
we? Yes.
We got the insane clown posse over
you
here.
guys come down the area here, and you see that there are people
Holy
like
massive kitchens.
busy. Yep. So yes, it looks like there are two sort of like dining rooms. It looks like there's one that's sort of like an executive dining room here, one that has you know, not nearly as fancy of a dining room, but yeah, it looks like all of these different sort of kitchen both of these kitchens here provide food for this these two dining rooms that we have in this area. Oh shit, what's up? I tried back. No, you're right.
Gangsters don't cry, they're alright.
Papa
Mr.
don't
Misty,
preach.
they're alright. Can you say? Knox
While they're
attacks the
doing kitchen
darkness.
nonsense. Yes, magic missile of the darkness. I guess
How
while
many
y'all are
things
doing
did he
this,
get
I'm gonna go play
broken with
Final
this
Fantasy
crew?
16.
I think they're all just gonna get real drunk, hang out,
They're gonna
and
find the
accomplish
wine stores.
absolutely nothing.
Any hoozles. So yes.
Sem can't get drunk anymore, so she's
Sam barely understands
she's the leader.
what's going on. She can
Wait,
get
why
drunk.
can't
All
she
right.
get drunk?
So what are we
Immunity to
doing here?
poison.
I thought she's immune to poison.
Well, yeah, there's that whole. I think alcohol is not considered a poison for that. There's a whole bunch of back and forth online.
Here's the thing.
but,
I would say that Sem can get drunk, but she can't get blackout drunk. Like that's the thing. Sem can
Okay.
get
She can't
drunk
kill
up to the point
herself.
where
Yeah.
Sem can get drunk up to the point where it would actively do harm against her. At which
And then
point,
back it off a little.
yeah. And here's the thing. I would say
At which
Sem
point
probably
her
doesn't.
cuppeth do not overflow.
I would say Sem probably doesn't stay drunk for long. In fact, I would say she could probably like drink herself silly, and then like later on that afternoon would be nursing a hangover.
Would Sem be capable of imbibing the devil's cabbage on account that it's a plant that lowers blood pressure, so it could be considered a mild poison?
I would say that's probably not a poison though. If you're gonna go that way, then like all medicines are poisons, basically.
Sem's immune to medicine. Fair enough.
But yes. So it's like, all right, are we doing this thing or what? Because I'm more than fine going back and telling them we just, we checked it out. We can spend some time drinking if you like.
We can do both. Because I'm an optimist.
And a Canaanite.
And a Canaanite.
We can do both.
Yeah. Well,
All right,
see.
let's roll ye old perception check.
The old math bones.
Are you just looking in the dining room here?
26.
The dining room is empty, although it does look like they've started laying out some silverware. It looks like they're getting ready for a meal here coming up. I would
Perception
say
check to locate booze specifically. 33.
yeah, there is an entirely stocked bar behind the dining room in here.
Sam's gonna be like, well, we should probably check over here first.
I mean, yeah, he's like, yeah, all right.
Yes, fearless leader.
Yeah, he follows you in.
Oh no.
He walks up and just kind of tumbles over the table. Oh, fuck. Oh, sweet Jesus. Who's my cousin?
Sweet Jakers.
Where the hell did they
Sweet.
put this table here?
Sweet Jesus, my cousin from Absalom. You don't know him. It's fine.
There's an Absalom in this world. That's neat.
Don't fucking talk to me with your lore. Perception. He's just like, I'm just gonna lay down under this keg here for a little while, if you don't mind. And he just like opens the spigot and starts
12.
drinking.
Oh my gosh.
I've never been
But it's
so
so
I'm gonna
happy.
drink one of the drinks in my hands. Yeah, and then I have one
I've
more
just
left in my other hand.
Never been so happy. They never let me go to any of the storage places, at least not by myself. I'm so glad I came with you.
Nothing's in there.
Glad to help.
I mean,
out.
we might as well be thorough, is what I'm saying.
I think I'd do an engineering to see if there's any like large objects that might be pushed aside. I don't know if that's.
Well,
my
you're still
brain
like
is
back
so-
in the hallway here. Are you not able to open up
No,
Foundry at the moment?
no. My mouse died. I had to.
Move in
I'm
by
in the
me.
kitchen. Yeah. I just.
Oh yeah. So you're probably in the area here. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to check out in this booze room, but
Booze room.
What does
booze room. Okay. I guess maybe the justification for him drinking is that he's just glad that L's alive, and kind of sounds like his safety is guaranteed for the moment. I'm not sure why he'd be. Well, and then also it's just like free booze, so it's like might as well.
so yeah,
Is
you
it,
guys
though?
spend
Or is it stolen booze?
an inordinate amount
You're
of time
stealing
here.
it.
Nah,
Test.
I'm a guest of the castle. It's fine. It's
we're
sure
guests
with me.
too. We got invited
Exactly.
today. We go to a lot of
Are you
places
stealing
where
some
we're
of the
not
booze?
invited.
yes?
Yeah, you just put it in your you don't even need to roll a sleight of hand. You just take a couple of bottles and slip it into your Pathfinder pouch.
Heck yes.
Is there any
Oh,
in
that's
particular that you're
great
looking for?
idea.
The good kind.
3 to go beers, please.
If
Hell
there's
yeah, let's
anything
take some
from,
road beers.
If there's anything from like a Cadenite brewer, Habs would probably take that for his Pathfinder.
Roll me a perception check.
All right.
I'll roll you a perception check because you can't do that. I just
Oh.
realized.
What do you mean I can't?
Oh, I thought you weren't able to get
His
on
mouse is-
Foundry at the moment.
No, I'm on Foundry. My mouse died. I just had to.
Oh, you just had to. Okay, okay. I thought
I
you were
just
saying
switched
like your
my
mouse
mind.
was like broken.
No. Well.
Wow, there's 5. Wow, that's a 5.
Yeah, you're looking and you're like, no, I can't see
Turns out.
anything.
Turns out when your deity's holy symbol is a mug and we're completely surrounded by, a bunch
Can
of
Sam
different
find
labels,
some for him?
probably.
Yeah, like you see him looking and you just kind of ask him what he's looking for. And yeah,
I'm
you're able to
looking
find a
for-
couple of bottles.
Yeah.
You see Seamus straight up just polish off his gourd, grab a bottle of something, turn it upside down, and do the like tipsy bartender thing where he just like does the vortex and you just hear it like drain into the gourd. If you've ever seen people,
Gourd polishers.
if you've ever seen people do that.
I've seen people do that with beer.
He's like, all
Beer
right.
bottles where they spin them.
I'll look that up later.
Oh man.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
He's
That's
like,
cool.
all right, I as much as I'd love to stand here and keep doing this, let's say we keep going.
Yeah.
As much as I would like to stand here and drink the king's wine, it's probably best if we don't.
You see he comes up over here, falls into a bush, and immediately starts snoring.
My man.
Okay, my direction. Okay. I did not prepare that alcohol-free spell today.
Sam is gonna pull him up.
Ah, shit. Ah, Bagora.
Just go this way.
I'll polish your gourd. Santi, when did you get this thirsty? Is this like, did your fever break and like it, or did your fever just move to your genitals?
Something awoke in him.
To every genital you own.
Every genital you.
All right, which way are we going?
I'm aware of the effect I have on
Slap.
people.
What
Come
is
on,
your-
lying
he's
there
go-
in
he's
bed
over
with
here.
fever. This better not awaken
Okay, I guess
anything.
he's
Alright, another
become the
perception
leader.
check.
You've been cooed. We have a new leader
I'm
of the
just
Chaos
here.
Coven.
28.
28 perception. So you see like a lot of like the initial preparation is going on up here. A lot of sort of like peeling vegetables and like chopping stuff, and then like it seems like ingredient preparation is going down on there, and then like actual cooking and stuff is going on down here. So this is like where they're chopping up cuts of meat. They're doing like they've got like their sous chef making some sauces and like broths and stuff for soup, all of that sort of stuff. So whichever place you guys would like to start off in.
South.
Okay.
You guys want to go south?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys enter to the south. As you guys enter in there, like it is super busy in here. People are like, if you've ever seen a kitchen before, you hear people just like moving around, like hot behind, sharp left, or like sharp corner,
Bird chef,
corner sharp, behind hot.
corner shark.
Like people just moving around. Like it looks like chaos, but like a weird organized chaos where everybody is kind of like moving in a way that never seems to like run into each other or anything like that. So it's kind of difficult for you guys who aren't really like cooks to know what's going on.
Emma's gonna go to the nearest person and ask if they have seen Simon.
Okay. You walk up to the nearest person, who, let me see.
The one with the biggest hat.
Okay, yeah, you
or
got
whatever the.
Oh my god.
you got lucky. And it is not somebody that is moving with something sharp or hot. So yeah, they just kind of like look down at you as they're like moving from one section to another. They're like, I'm sorry, what? What do you need?
Simon, have you seen him?
Simon. Guys, do we have a Simon in the kitchen?
Right, his name is Simon?
Yes, his name is Simon, yes.
Does Sam know that?
Oh,
Does Sam know his name? Sam knows his name. Probably just
Yes.
his name, though.
Should probably say
Yes, Sam
Prince.
does know his name. But yeah, everybody's like, Simon, do we have a Simon here? You see like a guy from the essentially like part up here, which is essentially where like all the intern chefs are, kind of like pokes his head out. He's like, oh, I'm Simon.
No, not that Simon. He's way fancier.
he's like royalty. He's like a royal Simon, not that Simon.
So I'm sure.
The different one.
Though,
talk-
though I'm sure you're a perfectly nice guy. It's
Oh.
Simon.
Like you see one of the guys, you see this person look at it. It's like, are you talking about the prince?
Yeah, that one.
You just
Yes.
go around. You can't just go around talking about him with his first name. Like that's not how you address. That's not how you address. What are you talking about? That's not how you address the prince.
Yeah, okay.
How?
Have you seen him?
Listen.
Simon says, and it is so. Holy shit.
I mean, like,
why would you be looking for him in the
Monty has
kitchen
the best
here?
one-liners, hands down.
Oh, he
Well-
really likes. He's a really good cook.
He cooks sometimes, and this is a kitchen.
What? No, I just
You know,
Have you ever eaten any of his food?
I don't remember. I don't think so, but I don't remember.
No, you haven't. It's like
Sam has.
Sam
she's
has
asking the
eaten his
guy.
food.
She's asking the guy
The
nearby.
bedtime?
Have you ever eaten?
Oh, you're
his
not
food?
asking Habs. Okay.
he's like, listen. Okay. Nobody is supposed to know about. Thanks. I'll be here all day. It's like, hey, listen. We're not supposed to talk about Simon being in the kitchen here. He really wants to keep it hush hush. Okay, so if you could,
I've eaten his food twice.
you see him just like you see his jaw just drop. I'm pretty sure. When was the second time that you've eaten his food?
The first time was in the hotel, right before he
Dancing
and then
dragon.
The second time it was, he
In the
was going after
sewers?
someone else, and we just happened to be there.
Oh yeah, you guys just like
Oh, yeah, that's
picked
right.
something off of what he was. Yeah, you caught him
It was-
while he was
yeah.
cooking.
It was a last meal for someone else.
For some other group that had failed him, and we walked into the dining room when he was, and we sat down, and yeah.
I remember that. Yes. Oh man, I remember that encounter because you guys blew it up way faster than I intended you to. Because you guys just
Yep.
kept spamming fireballs.
Oh yeah, I recall that. They started it though, if I recall. They threw the
That-
first fireball.
You know what? That is true. They did start it.
And then we threw the last fireballs. As I
So
recall.
yeah, that's apparently a really really amazing feat to these guys.
He's like, listen, I don't think I'm supposed to be talking to you about this. Like,
No.
I gotta go.
No,
I can't be.
it's-
I know. I gotta
it's
go.
okay.
I gotta.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're friends now.
No, he's like long gone. He's fucking out of
Hey,
there.
I think
Okay,
you
so I'm
always
gonna
wanna
go
be
up to the
last
next
one
one.
to throw a fireball.
I'm gonna go up to the next nearest guy.
You were almost food friends with him, kind of, or something.
Yeah, you go up to the next
And
guy.
ask the same
He's
thing.
just like
14 on the
"What?"
die.
Is that for a
It's diplomacy.
diplomacy? That's not bad actually.
Yeah, for
So
Sam.
what are you saying to this guy? Yeah, yeah, especially for Sam.
Be like, besides the kitchen, where does Simon like to hang out? No, not that Simon. As he looks over to the, I'm sure the kitchen worker looks over to the intern. Like, no, not that Simon. The
Simon's just like
fancy
he's
one.
sitting over there going, "Come on, man."
Come on,
No
man.
love. Yeah.
No, not that Simon. The fancy one. The one that we're not supposed to
Said learn
know.
nothing from the last interaction.
Yeah.
We're looking for Aewen say.
There's a reason her social aptitude hasn't gone up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Habs like helping out at all in this interaction?
Oh God, I hope not.
I think I am. I'm like. I think at the moment I was having him try like the lights.
Santa, he's tried to murder us a number of times.
He's trying to like. Habs is just pulling on things that he sees and pushing against objects that could hide a door.
Yes, you manage to you pull on a lantern and you manage to spill hot wax in the kitchen. And like
push it off to the side so no one falls on it, and then continue.
you walk over to the oven here and just straight up open the flue, and like ashes start going everywhere.
Oh God.
Just ashes, guys. It's not Simon.
Sam's not a gourmet cook or anything, but she knows that's bad.
It's not bad. It's just not good yet. Okay. All right. So what else do I put? Can I push? Well, is there like any boxes? I could have sworn I saw some boxes. Well, there's like the casks over here, maybe. By Sam.
You start like going through boxes of like ingredients and stuff, and just kind of like picking them up by hand.
Yep. No, Simon is not in the fruit basket. or whatever that is.
What did the second?
He's just
person
like,
say?
okay, let me roll something here real quick. Okay, this one just happens to have like some dry ingredients that he's trying to move. Like you see him like trying to like move around you. Like, who brought their kid in? Listen, we said.
Oh, it's my bad.
That seems insulting.
Huh.
Would Sem have the social fortitude to know that she's being insulted, though?
I'm pretty sure Sem doesn't like being called a kid.
I think she's been called a
Yeah,
kid
that's fair.
before in game.
That's
I want to
fair.
say a few. Okay,
Sem's just gonna say,
Well, what
"I'm
if
a
it's in a Han
gnome,"
Solo kind of way?
and then ask the question again.
What do you need? What do you need? Literally, what do you need?
Where is Simon? Not
I
that
don't-
Simon.
I
I'm
don't know
over
who you're
here.
talking
Oh.
about. I don't have time. Look,
Fancy
Listen.
Simon.
fancy. What does that mean?
not intern Simon. That's what it means.
Not intern Simon. The
Guys.
He's
Say
holding out
one
on
word.
us. What?
At this
You
point,
just say one word, he would know who you're talking about.
yeah,
but I
at
Sam
know
this
doesn't
point,
understand royalty.
Seamus is
I
passed out
know.
on a bunch of like flour bags over here.
the one that
I've dealt with these people before, and just
the one that
I-
bosses you around all the time and gets mad if you say no. His name's
He
Simon.
says- the one that gets mad if
Dresses
you
really
say
fancy. Likes to
no.
cook. He's got to be down here.
Yeah. He's got like 150 gold threads on, 200.
She does
roughly.
not understand royalty. so
Yeah,
she
like this
just
is not
assumes
getting
he
you.
likes to cook.
Okay,
He's
so here,
obviously in the kitchen.
after a while, I would say
Work here.
like it doesn't take very long of you guys just going back and forth and getting absolutely nowhere. And so you like going from person to person, getting nowhere. Habhab's like just wandering around and touching things before like all of a sudden you hear, "Who's in my kitchen fucking things up?"
Oh,
Oh,
can I
God.
dimension Doris
Is
out?
it Zeke?
Can
No, it is not Zeke.
Damn it.
I- Oh, that would be
in a
cool.
That would have
different-
been awesome.
continent.
Still would have been awesome.
Could I dimension Doris out into the somewhere else?
I mean, you'd have to go over to
Sorry, I haven't checked where everyone's at. in a
Sam is gonna
second.
ask the chef. Fuck it.
okay, let me just pull
the man with the
something
tallest of hats.
up here.
Well, yeah,
9.
that's the original plan.
God damn it.
Hats. Yeah.
I saw that 19 there for a second. I got
Well,
happy and then it didn't.
Sorry, I need to do
Get a chef
something
token?
here. Yes, I need to. I have
You need a
the
chef
token. I
token.
just
In. Sorry, that's the name of that hat that chefs wear. And that did me be a lot funnier if people knew what a toque was. But yeah.
How so
is the spell just T?
I can tell you, I know exact-
the
Or-
how close to
T-O-U-Q-U-E.
craft alchemy is cooking.
Duke,
I
which is a
would
different
say
thing.
they are very like they're not entirely dissimilar, but I would say they're different enough that like I don't know how far you're going to get with that whole thing. Just because like one I would say is closer to what's the word I'm looking for? Chemistry than it is actual cooking. So there's
So, like,
some
baking.
overlap there.
Well, cooking is food chemistry if you think about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
so this guy comes over to you.
Oh god, he's a bard.
He's not a bard.
Is he? He just looks like one.
Oh no, he's fucking guy, whatever his name is.
Oh, this is the best token ever. Okay, I don't have to play any more tabletop games.
Let's zoom in on this
Take
guy here.
And take us to
Listen.
Flavor Town.
You don't just come into Dude Inferno's kitchen and start.
Dude Inferno's kitchen.
Oh, dude. Oh shit! It's Dude Inferno's kitchen, and that's. Dude
I have the wrong
Inferno.
music for this. I should really change this.
You don't just come into Dude Inferno's kitchen and just start fucking things up. We've got a dinner to make, all right?
Okay. And she points to
Fieri, not.
She points to where the guy is like preparing spices. He says, "But he's doing that wrong."
Is
Because
this
it's
a
like
diner,
so.
a drive-in, or
I
a
assume
dive?
like craft alchemy. At the very least, she knows how to prepare herbs. To make them
She
correct.
knows how to prepare herbs in the ways that you would for like to extract things like alkalines out of them
Yeah,
and that
but
sort of thing.
I would say the method is very similar.
Yeah, somewhat. I suppose.
But he's doing that wrong, and she points to the dude who's preparing spices.
Make me a craft alchemy check.
I already did. It's
suppose.
27.
27. It's like, you think you can just come into my kitchen and tell my chefs how to do things? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I came in looking for something, but you said that.
What are you looking? I will help you find what you're looking for if it will get you the fuck out of here.
I came in here.
Fieri is much nicer than this. That's all.
Yeah, well, that's because this is Dude Inferno.
Yeah, this is Dude
I
Inferno.
understand.
Does he have a really nice restored carriage that
I was
he
gonna
rides
say,
around in?
you can't say I'm in here fucking things up when your guy right there is obviously fucking that up.
Is he going to true American roots with his cooking here?
Shut up.
What is this America? It sounds awesome.
All right.
Is this kitchen a
God,
dine-in,
I
a
hope this works.
drive-in, a diner, or a dive?
Well, he's asking what we're looking
No.
for. Does Habs here? I wonder.
All right,
I'm
listen.
next to you.
You, all three of you, either get the fuck out of my kitchen or there's gonna be trouble.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be like, just hang on. Where's the
Chaos
spice
Coven
rack at?
retreats.
What?
Where's the spice rack at? Over
I'm
here?
not going to say I am.
Yeah, I
trouble.
would say this is like a bunch of spices.
Okay. Just gonna go over there and then
Whoa.
do a thing. Damn it. 22.
What are you trying to do?
Finish this guy's spice the correct way.
Okay, you take some spices and like you take some garlic and you know like, hey, one of the best ways to get the flavors out, a lot of people will chop it up, but a good way to do it is actually like to crush the garlic and then you can get a lot of like the oils out of there. It's a very sort of like hard herb, so you can like crush it and really like squeeze the juice out of there, especially if you're trying to make like a soup or something like that. You know, it mixes in better.
Yeah.
You do
Sorry,
that
we're
and
working
you
with unstable herbs.
and you add it to this guy's soup here that he's making, and you hear the entire kitchen gasp.
A culinary
Did you-
breakthrough.
Did you just
Or no, opposite.
did you just season my soup?
This is great.
Taste
This
it.
is exact.
You hear the sound of
Silence.
A sword being drawn.
no, actually close.
You
You hear the sound of
Chef's knives.
Oh, there's one here.
you hear the sound of chef's knives being pulled from
Oh,
belts.
holy! Oh, I love these tokens too. Just when I thought I couldn't love another token.
Do you hear frying pans sliding along
Oh.
cabinet tables?
Those are some
Yes,
mean
you hear
looking dudes.
utensils being pulled from.
Multiple places from which to do
Yes.
nary a good deed.
And with that,
And Simon screams the dorkiest scream.
let's see who goes next.
Which one's Simon?
That's a good. That's. I expected nothing less from this group.
Hey, that was a good roll. Both of those were
That
good
was a good roll, but if you think that you can go into a cook, if you think you can go into a chef's kitchen and like add ingredients to, especially like a soup that has to like.
wouldn't do that though. She's just trying to prepare the spices. She wouldn't go and put it into the soup.
Oh,
this guy's like Guy Fieri fused with.
Did you crush my herbs?
Mainly because she understands how
Ramsay.
alchemical reactions work, and you don't want to mess with something that you don't know what's in it.
I say we let it stand because I like the idea of being shivved by like a bunch of sous chefs.
How about this? How about this? You could have Habhabs after she mixes the spices. Habhabs could just dump it in there.
Santi, I think you've got the right energy. This is very much soup Nazi. No soup for you.
Okay, so Habs will be the one. He'll be the herald, the bringer of the.
So Tim's probably screaming, no, and that's
and in slow-mo, Habs drops the crushed garlic into the soup. Okay, that's how we remedy it. Okay, perfect. Still gonna get shivved. Awesome.
No, I don't want to get chef shivved. I don't want to get Tonberried.
You brought Habs. This is how it would end up anyways.
I didn't bring him.
So I think
with Habs.
I think that fantasy is probably similar to real life, in which I've always thought of it like this quote that this like tweet that somebody put out. It's like, if I'm hiring you to serve, my expectation is that you can deliver a great guest experience. If I'm hiring you to go bartend, my expectation is that you value a good work ethic and multitasking. If I'm hiring you to cook, my expectation is that you only went to a little bit of jail.
I work in the cell phone industry. It's just people who used to cook and now they're in the phone industry. I think all of my former coworkers are drug dealers. So,
they used to cook and they're like, my body can't handle that much cocaine anymore.
Yeah. Oh no, this is Jamestown, so it's meth. But yeah.
Oh man.
So having rolled for it, it looks like Sheila and Knox is going to be up next.
Going right down the line.
So Sheila and Knox, they were going to the.
Here I am. Should I have my pants on for this?
To the
One of these
meeting
days,
room.
Semma's gonna get a 20 on a diplomacy check, and everyone's gonna be like, "Holy shit, that made sense."
There is.
It's gonna be like a Mitch Hedberg thing or something.
See if I can find some good music for this scene here.
Like, you're gonna be like, that was the dumbest and smartest
It
thing
has
I've
to be
ever
Careless
heard.
Whisper. It has to be Careless Whisper.
I mean, I can't play that the whole time because, you know,
You can't play
copyright.
that at all because it'll just silent all of his stream.
There's something going on with.
You can play. Can't you play like 3 seconds of it?
The map that I created for that. Give me
hear
one
the
I
music
will
on here.
at the right moment.
And it's appropriate.
Yes. Just gotta wait for that magic to happen, you know? This is no magic yet.
That magic moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'd be over here putting it in probably next to the
Blood
I think
sugar
that's the soup.
baby.
You know, you could do a parody of the song and then it would be legal.
I just sing it.
Magic
Yeah.
moment.
Performance is also okay.
That's
That
is fine.
performance instant.
Let's dig through the
This
fine
sign
details
doesn't
of
really work.
copyright law, guys.
Let's do it. I'm down.
That's how
We've
we
done
vamp
tons
here,
of
I
research
guess.
on this. Let's go.
What's going on here? I
What's
think I
this
broke
Wizard's
it.
Tower one?
He's broken it.
Oh,
Ooh, this is nice.
Blood
Yeah, this is
sugar
good.
Crazy. She has it. Oh, it's cute.
Okay.
It's very Hallmark fantasy, but that's probably what we can
Yes.
get for free music. So that works.
Thanks to Michael Gelfi to Studios for providing all our music. For free.
Gelpy.
Michael Gelfie. Yeah, you find him on YouTube.
Is that like a Kelpie?
Kinda.
I know what those are.
They're like mermaids, but less pretty.
They're horses with sticky backs that drown you.
I have sticky back.
Yes.
They especially
I've
like
got a
drowning
sticky
children.
back. Can you drown me? So sorry, yeah, this map decided that it just was not going to work for whatever reason. You guys come into this meeting room here.
Oh, look, it's a meeting room here.
Oh no, there's like comfy couches and shit in here.
There's
I do
comfy
kind of want to
chair.
get hot and steamy with Shane here. this has been my long play since the
This
beginning.
is the moment.
Well, should we get started?
He spec'd his character for this.
I love how
The gold gets started.
Right.
I love how he's like
That's the
always
reason why Intimidate's so
he's
high.
always
Oh.
so like sure-tongued and whatnot, but now I feel like he's just gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Well, I don't see that there's much to.
This is good music now.
That there's much to.
There's a little more to fantasy.
Yeah.
Look through. I suppose we shall see. I do see that there is a book over here.
Oh yeah, books. I love books.
It looks I love.
She just
Big
kind of
girl
like
is
looks
sucking
at you
up
with
on
a.
that
She
one.
kind of looks at you with a cocked eyebrow because she has been in the in the library with you as you like were like roaming around the kids section and like dicking around with the librarian.
Well, there was
Because
the
I
adult
love
section.
books
though.
so much.
He opened a book there, though. He opened a book in the adult section, though. So to his merit.
This is true, yes.
To his merit.
You know, maybe I can take up reading for a little bit. You know,
You can
The adult
change me,
books.
I swear.
I suppose that is true. You are more suited for finding the hidden things, yes?
Yeah, I can find things.
Oh, it was like the hidden trap and secret way to walk the passage.
Yeah. Usually it's like, my God, this thing over here. It's got to be a like. Come on.
If you'd like to take
My
a
God.
look, I can try and decipher what is in the book here.
Yeah. I'll go take a look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, take your time. We're in no rush.
Okay.
Oh no!
It was going to be really good, and then it wasn't.
I'm just smiling and staring at her. I'm not accomplishing anything. I'm just like,
oh my god! Oh,
Smiling
thematic
and
laugh
staring,
on that
that's
one.
Dice work to fulfill the
wonderful.
fantasy.
I have a hero
Sometimes
point,
I
but
feel
I'm
like
not using it.
sometimes I feel like the dice know. Yeah, she's just sitting there. You see, she's like looking down at this book and like flipping through pages, like she does that thing where she like puts her hair
I'm
back
like
up over
touching
her
the
ear.
wall, but I am like not looking at it at all. I'm just
So are you like
staring at
actually
her.
over here, like, but just kind of like looking out over at her and being like, yeah,
I'm
there's
just like,
some stuff.
Yeah. Oh no.
Does he like try to lean on the wall or the desk and miss?
I don't think on a perception check I'm gonna hurt myself.
It's like when
no.
it's like when William Turner rolled a nat 1 in Pirates of the Caribbean, where he's like leaning on the brazier, and it breaks, and he like has to put it in the like the
Well, that's probably
umbrella
what it is.
stand.
Like I'm grabbing this thing here, this like sigh or something. The end of it breaks or something. I'm like, just like putting it on the floor.
You see, she's like looking over the book. She like looks up at you as you're like trying to hide this thing that you just broke, and like you see she like very quickly marks her place in the book here, closes it, and like walks over, and she's like, well, why don't you show me how it is you usually go about this sort of thing? What do you usually look for when it comes to
Oh, she's trying to be helpful. That's cute.
when it comes to like secret passages and whatnot?
Honestly, it's just one of those things like you can't explain. That makes sense.
Well, is it usually hidden in things like this, where you pull, or and she kind of like pulls on the scythe as well. And actually, let me roll something here real quick. One moment.
I got something that Knox wants Sheila to pull.
Boo. Boo.
My sunglasses.
She pulls on it and breaks it as well. She's like,
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a little more fragile, right?
I
Come on.
She
How
comes
bumped
up,
into this.
she just comes over here and like places it up on top of like the pillar up here. She's like, yes, so why don't you show me how you usually look for these sorts of things?
All right, well, I guess I'll roll this again.
What a
huh?
special moment.
I love how
Here's the
he's
thing,
just
is like
staring at her and smiling.
is like you actually see she's red skinned. You actually see her cheeks go a little bit blue.
A blue
Cute.
blush. The infamous, a blue blush.
if you will.
Well, yes, because I mean, yeah, it's blood is a little bit darker.
Wait, what
than
color
her
is the
actual
blood
red
of the
skin.
tiefling?
It's still red, but you know,
Blood colored.
Gross.
her cheeks darken a little bit.
Okay. All right. Do I roll a perception here again? Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, roll me another perception with
Trap find.
I'm gonna get another nat 1. You know that. Every time I roll a nat 1, I roll a second nat 1.
actually give me one moment here.
I mean, I'll
I
roll.
want to take a look at something. She's like, she kind of looks at you and she's like, hey, don't worry, just this is what you do. And you're gonna roll 2 d20s
Hey, you're
and
rolling
take the
with
better
advantage.
result.
Hey, so here's my nat 1. Oh, actually better than I thought. And where did that go? This game is different than the other game.
Mm-hmm.
I lose things. Perception, there it is.
Yeah,
we
that's pretty good.
Oh, all right. You do actually find a button or something. Like it, you do see a little button on this statue. It's sort of like located. You reach like behind the statue. there is actually a back to it that's like carved behind the wall, which seems weird. Like you wouldn't ever be able to like you would never actually be able to see it because
I feel like
it is
Knox would
carved
be
into
like,
the wall.
sometimes, they like to hide them back here.
Yeah, so you're like, yeah, there's really no reason for this like back to be here, and then you like slide your hand down and you find it and you just so you touch it.
The whole room starts on fire.
No. Nothing happens right away. Like
Okay.
you don't really notice anything.
Spike ceiling trap.
The walls start closing in through you have to
I would have had a 30 for trap. So if there's a trap, I should have seen it.
You would have. Right. Yeah.
It turns out Sheila's a man.
Sheila's the trap, as it turned out.
Shot it.
She's like, huh.
She
Well,
literally
that
is a
is-
giant red flag.
That is strange.
Can I?
Is it? Do they usually have some things that they do? It's usually a little more. How you say? I don't want to say impressive, but
Yeah,
more
usually
of a-
usually something grand happens or something tries to kill you, and neither of those is happening.
I'm certainly glad that one of them is not happening.
Can I push or pull on the wall and see if it moves?
Yeah, like you do try, but like it doesn't really seem like there's any other part that seems to be moving at the moment.
Did I hear sound travel in a direction? Like
No,
was
it was
unlocking
just this
something
like weird
or moving
click.
something. Mhm.
I think what happens is
Weird click.
yeah, like that's
Is it-
it. It's just
Is it like a click that it tried to do something but couldn't because something hasn't been accomplished yet?
I would say make me a either disabled device or a knowledge engineering check.
Disabled device or knowledge.
Disabled
Well, it's
device.
going to be disabled device because I can't do knowledge engineering. That's a 29.
Oh man.
29.
Bonus, man.
I know. So here's what I would say. The thing that seems strange to you is that this thing clicked, but like it didn't particularly feel like any sort of mechanism that you're used to. Like there was a distinctive click. You could hear
There
it.
wasn't there wasn't any like resistance is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was just sort of like you know what it was? It was almost like one of those like clicker toys where it clicks, but like there wasn't any sort of like mechanics that came after that.
Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around, but the click from
Is
the
it
button
like
keeps
a
doing
magical button?
nothing.
What did you see in the book?
It was mostly just things like attendance and sort of minutes of meetings and that sort of thing. I was trying to see if I could glean any information, but unfortunately, I was unable to find any.
Realizing
things that-
how perfect as a team we are because she can just do all the shit I can't do.
Yeah, you guys do
I
work
noticed
pretty
that
well
too.
together.
Is there any writing on these statues? Or
You
anything?
don't see any writing on these statues.
There's no like,
unfortunately.
okay. Is there anything weird about these statues?
Um,
Can I roll a perception?
yeah, you can roll a perception.
See if there's anything weird.
Blood sugar baby.
Hey,
Here's a good roll. 28.
On
Oh.
maybe
Man,
nothing.
that song is actually because she's a witch, right?
She is in fact a witch.
So she's magic.
Yes. And
She's
but
a magic
yeah,
lady.
what are you rolling for again? Oh, to see if there's anything weird about. So are you
Any
like
of the
here's my question.
statues.
Are you sharing any of the information that you've gleaned from any of this stuff with Sheila?
Yeah, I would be like it clicked, but like
Okay. Yeah,
usually
so you're
something
not
else
seeing
happens.
anything too interesting with these things. She hears you talk about like there's a weird click here, but there's not really anything mechanical going on. She decides to take a look. She casts detect magic, and she's like, "No, there is something magical going on with this. Let me see here.
It's just female
and-
L. It's everything L does for Knox.
a little bit, yeah." She's like, whatever it is, it seems like a transmutation spell. Let me
I
see
don't
if
know it.
Well, transmutation is often one thing that changes into another. It can be many other things as well. It can be, like sending something or many different things like that. It's not always big part of study is often figuring out which spells belong to which school and that sort of thing.
I teleported once, so that's like the thing. That's like the same thing.
Don't
Nope.
worry about it.
Oh, did you get?
No, she's about to leave and go get some.
I was just about to.
Oh.
Jump in.
Well, Katie.
This is a brotherly day.
Yeah, lots of
Levi.
brothers showing up in stream, man. Anyway, yeah,
Could I
last
get
time
Levi in here?
Sheila and fought against like the party, like, he really messed up L. Like she took away his spell casting.
Hmm.
He couldn't
Did you
cast
say that
anything.
she has the moon in her eyes? Raven hair and ruby lips. Sparks fly from
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Sheila.
echo voices in the night.
What are
There's a
you
restless
guys
spirit
talking
on an
about?
endless flight. Woohoo! She's a witchy woman. See how high she flies. It's straight up her.
Tiefling woman.
Or there's that one Buck Cherry song.
Feels like a French
You're a crazy bitch.
She's crazy.
Crazy about books.
Damn, girl. Let me see.
Crazy
Let me
about
see that
books.
literacy. Oh, you got me crazy for that literacy, girl.
Knox in his old age will be wise and magical. And jacked.
But yes, let me
Like
see
that one
here.
picture in the Discord where
Yeah.
you have like the magical
Yeah.
plate mail on or
Just like-
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yes,
No chest
so-
armor though. Just bare chest.
Oh,
It's just arms that are
Um,
covered.
I gotta
So
fucking Justin's
yes,
head.
is there
I
is there anything
had
that
to listen to it.
anything else that you wish to do while you're here? Is there anything else that you want to like check out or anything?
I've been checking it out. No,
I think she does say to you like, I am actually quite impressed with your investigative skills. I'm not so great with the checking of the physical space. I do better with research than investigation.
well, most of the time when I'm walking around, everything's trying to kill me. So you kind of got to keep a lookout.
You do seem like the type that I could see somebody wanting to kill you.
What a thing to say to someone.
It's not because I'm a bad guy. It's just I'm just a big guy, and so, you know.
No, you definitely seems like the type to make enemies from time to time, yes?
Well, I usually start it. Usually.
But yes, as
So
you
it's
guys,
transmutation, so it's something. Can we untransmutate it? Can we just make it disappear? Can she do that? Sem could probably do that.
No, so she's looking at it. Let me make a roll for her real quick. Oh my god, she got a nat 1. Fuck
Can she use my
she's
hero
rolling like
point?
hot garbage right now. That is a good question. I mean, technically, you're not able to give your hero points to other people, but like, yeah, this is sort of a special situation in which you guys are sort of like paired up with other people. So I'm going to
Say
say
he has to
yes
do something.
if
in the
you want
exchange.
to. Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to spend your hero point on this, I would say that I would be perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
I would think that he just needs to say something encouraging.
Yeah,
think
like
I
she
would, yeah.
encouraged you, so if you
inspiration.
want to,
I was looking for the words hero and point, and it's inspiration.
yeah, we called it something a
Yeah.
little bit different from the other one, but
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's my last one too.
ooh, okay. Well, that being the case, let me go ahead and roll for her one more time on her. Much better. 18 is way better than a
Worth it.
than a 1. So yes,
That is
she
how numbers work.
and with her bonus, that is incredibly high. I will tell
I
you
just
that
touch
much.
her shoulder gently, calm her down.
You're just like, hey, you know,
Be like, hey, you got it, girl.
yeah, you're just like,
GURL.
so yeah, that's a 37.
Hey, with 3 Ys.
But yeah, so you,
We all know.
kind of, she's like, it's like a sort of a message spell.
Oh.
Message. What does it say? Can you read it?
Well, that I can't tell, but it is sending something to someone. And as she says that,
Oh no.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh no.
It's the kill thing.
Oh no.
you see this man come.
Did I find Simon?
No, it's not Simon.
Oh, I'm asleep half the time. It's
So
hard
you
to
see a
tell.
man come
Oh.
teleport into the castle,
man.
flanked by 2 knights. It's not like you to call a meeting at such short notice. What are you doing here? And that's where we'll leave that
I'm
for
like-
right now.
Very cool. Awesome.
Just quick. Make out as a distraction.
Okay,
That
if you
never
guys,
works.
Master of the cliffhanger.
I need to take a short break here real quick. Do you guys mind just sort of shooting the shit here for just a moment? I will be back as soon as I can.
How literal do you mean that? Shane?
Give me the toilet.
You can take it as literal as you want to. It's
we'll
up to
just-
you.
We'll just get neat demonetized.
Yes. Listen, don't let your memes be dreams.
Flippy can do it. We can all do it.
All right. Well, if you're
All right. I will be right back. Please entertain each other for the time that I am not here. I shall return shortly.
3 hours later.
That was doomed to fail.
Yes. All right. Well, on to Team Ginger Snap. I forget. You guys were going to. Oh yeah, you guys were going to go to Simon's room, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna poke around in the boxer drawers. In the drawers drawer.
Well,
These are like the wallflowers.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Hey, I'm front and center, baby doll.
baby doll.
Don't call me baby doll.
Baby driver.
Oh.
You're not here.
Don't call me baby driver.
Baby driver. Look at you. Look at you.
Knox comes from the
you got your
shadows
little teeth.
and assassinates you.
Let's see.
Mash out of that.
All right.
Knox can't come out of the shadows. He's too busy coming out of his ass for Sheila.
Fart, fart.
What?
Alright. Oh boy, here we are. Doing a sneaky room.
Oh, maybe we should have
Yes.
did the room.
There's
Oh,
a
me and
bed.
Sheila should have did the room. Yeah.
Everybody knows that fucking ain't allowed in Simon's room.
Oh, actually, there's some. Oh, interesting.
So yes, you guys start outside of the room.
Hmm. No, a little bit. Yeah, these are kind of. Okay, some nice.
All right, so we got this big door here. Is this just this one? Is this it?
I lost it. Oh.
I gotta say, that was a big fucking room, dude.
Well, he is the prince of a kingdom.
Still, seems a little much, don't you think?
Look, just because you were born an orphan doesn't mean you can't know the life of an aristocrat.
That is a 90 by 45 foot room. That is a great fucking hall. I don't care who you are.
No, that's a
Well,
sitting
Got a
room.
15 foot by 15 foot bed, 15 foot by 20 foot bed.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you if
All
you
the
were
wa-
a king?
Yeah,
Bernie checks the
Yeah, man.
text to see if it's locked.
It is very much locked. Yes.
You
Are
crazy.
you good,
bitch.
good at locking doors? Or unlocking, preferably.
I'm very good at locking doors. Unlocking, I think you'll have to talk to Knox about. I am very good at breaking, I think.
Before anybody
I'm not
rolls
very
disabled
strong.
device checks, I want to remind everybody I rolled a 5 on the 29 earlier. So
Proud of you. Hey, Kitty, can you
Um,
use your claws to unlock the door? That'd be cool.
Does anyone here have any tools that we can use to?
All right. I've
Aewen-
got an idea.
Aewen flexes.
We just
It's not
need a
very
bit
impressive.
of divine intervention to get us through this door here. So why don't you lead us in a prayer for Sarah? Just come unlock this door for us. Close your eyes. We'll see if it works.
Aewen goes, wait, there's a chance that'll work?
Okay, you're gonna pray.
It just takes great faith. Yes, that's right. If you could
Okay.
lead us, that'd be great. He's pointing over to Kayla.
Okay. Yeah, that I could do that. You see, she sort of like takes.
Oh, sweet. 5
She
pound,
like
10 ounce baby infant
she
Jesus.
yeah like
As she closes her eyes, Bernie reaches in and grabs these tools.
yeah, she begins to
That's the bathroom.
I got an 18.
an 18. That's not quite gonna do it. Like you can feel it starting to jiggle a little bit, but you're just having a little bit of trouble with it.
Didn't jiggle with it.
She's like,
from my understanding
what
of
was
how
that?
locks. You're doing great. Just keep going.
Of how locks work.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically, as long as you don't like fail it by a certain amount.
Could it be opened like from the other side easily?
Chances are, yeah. It depends on whether this is one of those doors that needs a key to unlock on both sides. You're not actually sure about that, but
Well, can we look through the keyhole and see if we can see all the way through?
I think we need to play the Pink Panther theme song.
this is not a door that you can look through.
Well, then
Alright.
it doesn't
Well,
need a
thing
key
is,
from both sides.
could still need a key from both sides.
All right. Healing Zora whispers down to
This economy?
Alabaster. Just all right. She can pop over there real quick and.
But
he's a black cat.
I think he's
Yeah,
speckled or something.
Just do that misty shit you do. Just go into the door.
Okay, he's the only one that's able to do that. Are you telling him to
If he can just go through the door, Because he has this ability. I
Yeah,
think he can turn like
saw
misty
that.
or translucent or whatever. Like it's like a mist form or something like that. I don't know.
What's it got?
He's a
Mist stick?
vampire. He's a vampire.
I don't think gaseous
More
form
like a
lets you pass through
glam-fire.
solid objects.
Oh,
But is there
Is
like
this-
a crack
is-
or anything he could like
Not
slip through?
me.
Is this door fit so well?
Let me see here. Actually, let me look up misty form.
And
Or
if there's
gas
just a
form.
small crack,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
imagine it could get slipped through.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
door would have to
gaseous
be
form?
airtight in order to keep the mist form from going through.
Sam could do it, but she's not there.
it's
Yeah,
well, if it's
some could do a lot.
gaseous form, it
James.
can. Is it gaseous form? The spell?
Yeah,
Or
gaseous form.
It says it can. Yeah, it says it can pass through
Small through
pore-
holes or narrow openings. Yeah,
Yeah,
even mere
yeah,
cracks.
Yeah.
I just like people seeing my worth.
Yeah, he will go ahead and do that.
So I think that means that your group is the only one that actually succeeded on their encounter.
Succeeded
so
on our
far.
encounter so
So
far.
yes, it.
so far.
No, but I
That's
found
not
the
a
button that
success.
summoned the problem, not the button
You
that
hear it
solved
from the other
problem.
side go. All right, and now what do you want me to do?
Just open the fucking door.
Yes, well, I'm sure that I, as a 15-pound cat, should have no thumbs, should have no problem with this deadbolt.
Wait,
Blast the
you're-
hinges.
Wait, you're a cat?
Doesn't
When the
he
fuck
have
did that
a?
happen?
Quite clever, master. Yeah, it's gonna try a.
Doesn't he have a humanoid form?
No.
No. That was
You
an
have a
illusion.
prehensile tail.
Oh,
Not
Or is he just a
bad.
normal ass cat?
prehensile tail.
That's
That's all I
good.
can come up
Um,
with. I don't know what is familiar. Well, I have no idea how it works. Sounds like it's got some cool stuff though. It can heal people too. I believe Bernie told us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he's good
Leon
at that.
Pause.
Leon
Leon.
Pause.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking. That's the name of the ability. It's Leon Pause.
That's cute.
That's awesome.
It uses 2 of my Leon Hands abilities, but yeah, it can.
So he uses it
yeah,
on
he can do
your
it.
turn or something, or how does that?
On his
is that
on his
like,
turn.
on his
So, I
turn?
mean,
okay.
It helps take advantage of like the kind of breaking the action economy a little bit.
Cannot stop
but-
yawning.
Yeah, it actually doesn't take him very long. Takes him about a good like 20 seconds. You just sort of hear him like scratching, and then you hear like
Sometimes magic sounds like scratching.
you hear like a big sort of like jump, and then it like opens up, and you see him like sort of jump off of the door handle. Have you ever seen that thing that cats do where they like jump up and like grab a door handle?
Yep.
It seems that's
Yep.
kind of like what he did here.
Yep.
Aewen goes, "Oh, what a good boy," and scruffles his head.
And he interrupts Kayla. Amen. All right, doors open. Let's go.
Don't patronize me, and you don't patronize the girl. She seems nice. You could learn something from her, you know.
I could stop scratching your head if you'd like.
What, you think she can
Well-
fix me?
Fix me.
I will never understand why you were picked, or what I did to get saddled with you. Well,
Or what I did.
shall we move
Sharon's
on?
got it for me, man. She's got the hearts for old Bernie. I'm just saying.
That's blasphemy. You can't do that.
And amen.
Well,
All
Only
right.
joking. Only joking.
All right, so where should we start? As she like does a slow turn of the room. I'm gonna go.
She's gonna go touch the teapot.
I'm gonna go check the bed, and she, in blatant anger towards the Duke for attempting to kill her and her friends, begins jumping on the bed.
Oh boy.
So she's just gonna jump on the bed.
Quite far.
Yeah,
from
you
professional.
are you are swimming in there.
This is actually kind of hard.
Is it a
It's
water
so
bed?
Fluffy.
No, but it is like a feather down
A water bed. Come on.
Mattress.
It's so
Swimming in
fluffy.
It's
All right, I'm bored.
so fluffy. I'm gonna die.
I told them I'm gonna die.
You just see Kayla is like, wow, I thought that my room was opulent. Certainly compared to where I was used to staying at the convent, but wow, this is impressive.
Look at that throne.
You have an opulent room? You've got to show it to me sometime.
It's really nice. I have my own bed and
Right in the middle of the room.
It's we can. I'd love to. We can have tea sometime if you'd like. Yeah, I'd be happy to show you. Yeah,
Hot.
that sounds
Yes.
nice.
Awesome. Girls' night. Me and you. I'll bring the wine.
Oh, I don't know about wine, but okay. But I'd love to have a night that we could. Yeah.
Anyway,
So
What the hell are you looking
what
for
are you
here?
looking for?
what are we
Belts
looking
and
for?
was just
chains.
wondering that myself.
What are we looking for here? What's in here? And she checks this door.
Aaron, stop.
Yes, we all see the blatant secret passage on the map.
Yeah, that's not actually supposed to be there. I didn't see that when I chose this map.
Well, it's there now, damn it!
How about this one? Was this also not supposed
It's
to
just
be here?
his secret clothes, guys. It's a hallway of secret clothes.
It's great.
But anyways, what are you guys
uh,
looking for
His,
here?
Everyone's
We're
checking
looking
this
for
room.
secret rooms, I guess.
Jordans.
I'm gonna roll knowledge, dungeoneering. Where would a typical room that's hidden be put? Huh?
You don't.
You
You're like,
have no
oh
idea.
boy, this is way not a dungeon.
Is this door locked, Shane?
I'm looking for a dungeon. Though.
Which door?
Are my dungeon
Well,
senses
No, that
tingling?
door is not locked.
She's gonna wander in.
Yeah, this is just a very nice study. It looks like Simon is a very well-read individual. I think
Ooh,
Kayla's gonna
papers.
follow behind you. Stop.
I'm not gonna be left alone with Stefan, so I guess I'll tag along.
Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, okay.
That's his basement of other Jordans.
Hey, Stefan.
Oh,
What's going on with this bookshelf? Anything interesting?
He's actually got some very interesting engineering books, although these look like some outdated editions. There's been some it's an evolving science, really, because the more we learn about, especially like material science, is the ways that you can build things. You can really make your materials and your builds last for several years, even to some theorized decades. I mean, it's something that we haven't had the time to really.
Time's a wasting here. Come on, let's yap
Wait,
and
what?
more looking here.
While he was talking, Aewen was actively looking through the desk and what's on it.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Knox doesn't know why, but he feels annoyed.
30.
Hey, that's
All
pretty good.
right, not bad. So yes, you start looking through the desk here. You see a lot of essentially this is you see obviously immediately this book that's opened up here. Whatever this is, you cannot make heads or tails of what is in this book.
No, I should have paid attention in class.
Probably encoded.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any sort of language that you've ever come across before. Like it's difficult to know what the hell's going on here.
On the front cover, it says Ixnay on the eating ray.
But yeah, you also see one of the things that you come across in one of the drawers is a stack of correspondence that is tied together with a ribbon.
Ooh. Aewen gets a chuckle out of thinking that she's looking through the prince's drawers. And she takes a peek through the correspondences.
Are they still wax sealed?
You see, these are all of... No, these have been opened. It looks like it's just a collection of correspondence that, he's keeping. You see that this is a collection of correspondence from some woman named Elena.
Ooh.
Aewen says, "Ooh, check this out. Saucy details," as she leans toward, I've already forgotten her name.
Kayla,
thank you. She leans toward Kayla and she goes, "Ooh, saucy details from the Duke."
let me make a roll here real quick. Okay, well, that's good to know.
We didn't even get any notification about privately rolling some dice. That was all kinds of secretive. Oh, there it goes.
There's a self-roll button.
Okay, so Kayla actually is able to remember. She's like, I don't think that's as saucy as you think it is.
Oh, what is it?
Elena is the Duke's sister.
Oh. Ooh.
Well, she's sort of in charge of Thornheim while her brothers aren't there.
Now I feel gross.
Yeah, kinda. Bernie, what are you doing? Are you trying to open that chest?
I mean, yeah, he's interested in the chest, but he's gonna be more interested in the blades on the wall. I was gonna check those out, I guess.
You see, yes, this is a shield, and you see like a masterwork shield, as well as a masterwork longsword and 2 masterwork short swords.
Okay.
Just, sort of a nice little piece here. There may be a story behind these. You don't know.
This ain't no mall ninja
Like
stuff.
a second story of the bedroom because there's a staircase behind it.
Knowledge local. If I would have been familiar, if I can think of anything like related to those.
No, you don't know anything. Chances are, if this does have a story behind them, it would be not local to here. It would be local to Thornheim.
Yeah, I figured.
Be local to your mom. Got him.
Oh.
All right, Four
So,
Eyes.
Are you looking through? Like, were you actively reading the correspondence at all, or are you still going through there? What?
I think she was skimming through them. I don't know any particular details.
He's a skimmer.
Give me a
skimming roll.
I don't know that I necessarily want this to be a perception check.
Sense motive?
Skimming check.
You know what?
Diplomacy?
Give me an intelligence-based perception check.
Or a diplomacy roll to see if I can read through the lines.
No, give me an intelligence-based deception check. So
come on, I'm so good at diplomacy.
Or perception check. Give me an intelligence-based perception. Yeah, intelligence-based perception check. So with a +0 instead of a +2.
So roll perception and subtract 2.
Sick. I'm
Oh,
so
man.
good at this.
Our rolls are not good today.
Yeah, you still are able to do pretty all right. You see a lot of it is there is some sort of like sibling, how are you sort of like talking about what's going on, like just sort of checking in, that sort of stuff. There is sort of like some politic talk, I think, for Aewen, who has spent a lot of her time trying to avoid as much politics as possible. A lot of it goes over her head as she's like skimming through it, though.
Well, yeah, I feel like a lot of it would go through, but some of it would make it through because, like, she grew up in a noble household. Some of it would have had to have gotten through.
So I would say, okay, one more roll. Let's have you do a knowledge, either knowledge nobility or knowledge local.
Which one of those am I better at? Because I can do either. They are the same. Sick. I'll let you guess which one I'm gonna do.
Knowledge local.
Damn it.
Nope, nobility.
Yeah, you're not able to glean a whole lot from it. You hear
My
her
rocks don't
talking
like
about
me.
like there's some stuff where they're talking about some of the conflict going on here. You hear there's some mention of a council back in Thornheim. There's talk of, you know, elections and stuff. It's all sort of like you just find it very humdrum as you're going through all of it, really is what it is.
He's moving me. Aewen, I feel like is less
But the
understanding
power
and more
move
just
you.
sighing. I wish I had a brother.
Anything else that you guys want to do in this room?
I guess I'll check out the trunk. Why not? The
Okay.
chest.
It is incredibly locked.
Oh. Never mind. I can't do nothing about that. She jiggles the lock and goes, "Bernie, you wanna try this one?"
Yeah. I'll take a crack at it. Let's see here.
Disable.
Just disabled.
Nope.
Oh my
Oh
god!
The
no!
lock breaks.
And the lock breaks.
The lock is broken. Yes, the lock is
or
very
his
broken.
thieves' tools break off in the lock.
Bernie, I thought you were good at this. Weren't you a criminal in the past?
I would say with a nat 1, yeah, your thieves' tools probably do break.
Damn it, Aaron.
No,
Does
I
he
was
have an
already thinking of that. I
inspiration?
just
Do you have
was
an
like,
inspiration?
I ain't bad
how
to shits.
how big of a dick do I want to be? But
Yeah,
yeah, I would say
broken
it's a
tools.
nat 1. You're
That
do you
sucks.
have inspiration?
L does.
I think they carry
Bernie-
over.
Bernie was just
I would say
I
they
think I
carry
had-
over.
I think I had one left.
It's up to you if
I
you
mean,
want to
I don't
use it.
know. I don't know what I mean.
So this is tabletop.
Bernie
My
can't
concern
like
is
steal
the-
stuff.
my
He's a
concern-
paladin.
My concern is the Duke will see the lock has been messed with. That is my concern, not necessarily what's in the chest.
So I should use the inspiration to not break the lock. So it's just saying.
It is
concerned is
entirely
there's a
up to you.
5%
That's
chance
just
I
me
lose
as
my
a player
tools.
speaking to another player, he's gonna notice it.
I will use my
Okay,
last
so
inspiration.
part of the reason that I said he broke his tools is because it was single digit and a nat 1.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's really
like,
bad.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you don't
My
break
inspiration
the lock.
is gone.
Here's the thing. The lock isn't broken. You do manage to jam it. Like
That ain't opening with
this
a key.
lock is sturdy. You
Yeah,
can't
figured
help
as
but
much.
think. I would think Aewen can't help but think if Knox were here, maybe it would be something he'd be able to tackle, but like it doesn't seem like without someone who's this is their whole ass thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? Come on, man.
I mean, it's not his whole ass thing, but it is a big part of his whole thing.
It's half of his whole thing. The other half is stabbing real good.
The third of this
Um,
whole thing.
Is there anything else you guys want to check out while you're in here?
Nah, I'm good with that, Bernie.
Okay.
I don't know.
Find
Hey,
anything?
Four Eyes, you find anything interesting in his bookshelf here?
Let me make a roll for.
I was about to say, Stefan, find any fun
I
reading
like to
material?
think that Stefan would be like, actually, I only have 2 eyes, but you know, I get it's kind of funny because I wear glasses. Blah.
No, like he has a grasp of irony and sarcasm. No, I mean I
If
was
he
like I
did,
said.
he would after spending
He just
significant
gets
amount of time with
ADD about
Bernie.
his subjects.
No, he doesn't manage to find anything as he's going through there. Like he's sort of cataloging some of the different engineering texts he has in here. It's like he's very well read. I mean,
Are any books drawn instead of part of the painted background?
drawn.
Like they're about to move at some point in the scene. I'm making a
no.
dumb animation.
Yeah, you're
joke.
making an animation joke. I get it.
I guess Aewen would take a peek through the bookshelf, see if she couldn't find any hidden book levers.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo, an
make me
engineer.
a perception
Hey, how
check.
about you check the desk? Check the desk. See if there's any like secret drawers or anything like that.
In there?
Yeah, back in that room over there.
Why not?
Bernie's trying to get rid of someone.
He spills the inkwell.
Bernie, Stefan.
Oh God, no!
Why did
Oh
you do
God,
that?
no!
Stefan. Ah, jeez. Well, maybe he'll think a servant did it. Did you get any on you?
A lot, actually.
Ah, well,
Oh,
that
a
sounds
lot.
like that sounds like a you problem. Now we'll get you changed.
Okay,
later.
no, the floor tile's not colored on a different layer, but the
When I was trying to look through the bookshelves
lines
looking
that Foundry uses just about match up with the lines that the map uses, but not quite. This is as close as I could get it.
Alabaster does have prestidigitation to clean up the mess.
Oh yeah, he was going to go up here into the restroom and try and clean himself off.
Oh yeah, I figure Alabaster at least take care of like the evidence.
Yeah, you got some of it. He's like, oh God, I gotta take this is gonna stain. He comes over to the water basin here and starts scrubbing. Wow, this restroom is really impressive, actually. The way that they pump the water up this high into the castle is actually really fascinating. If you want to hear about it,
He closes
and
the door.
The furnace back here is actually used to heat the water in here. The whole system.
All right.
Did anyone find any secret lever books on the bookshelves for 29?
Did you roll perception?
Yeah,
29. No, you didn't. Were you only looking for the levers, or?
Well, she was just looking for any hidden switches or whatever might be on the bookshelf.
No, you actually don't find any hidden switches, unfortunately.
Damn. Any books she recognizes?
Let me see here. I would say, so going through here, one thing that you start noticing is you're like, wow, there is really a lot of like breadth of different topics that we have here. Like Stefan said, there's engineering, there's botany, there's biology, there's like material science, there's things like geology, just a lot of different sort of sciences. And then there's actually a fair amount of like history and a little bit of like arcana, although looking at these books, it looks like these haven't been touched as much. He's probably picked them up and just sort of like put them back down at some point or another.
Aewen mutters, wow, this guy's really well read. And we should know, right? Everyone here has, red hair. And she turns around, the room's empty. She goes, oh.
The cat
All
looks
right.
at you and he's like,
you don't have red hair. You don't get to sigh. as she walks out.
I've watched my masters. I've watched my master shit in the woods, and that was the most embarrassing thing I think I've seen.
Rude cat, bad kitty.
It was real fucking awkward, bud.
Mistress. Mistress.
All right. The fireplace, has it been like how recent does it look like it's been used? Or
It looks like it actually looks like it's been cleaned out recently. I know there's a fire in there now, but
yeah,
there would be a fire in there. But yeah, it looks like somebody comes in and cleans out the ashes and embers every day. So it basically looks like it's never been used.
Ooh, ashes and embers would be
I will check for secret stuff for the fireplace. Secret buttons.
Okay, give me a roll.
19.
19. Yeah, you don't really find a whole lot.
Nah.
I mean, it's very nice. It looks like the chimney, you could probably climb up through it. It's very large, considering the size of this fireplace.
Don't think there's any elves in chains up the chimney. I think we'll continue on to the next room.
What's in here?
Here we go, kicking that door.
Aewen tries on this raiment.
Yes, so this looks like a closet. Yes, it seems like it is sort of a dressing gown sort of a deal. Like, it seems like this is what he like comes back to his chambers, and he'll take off his noble clothes and sort of throw this on for the evening.
He goes, "Oh, it's so comfy."
It is incredibly comfy. Oh, and you are also just absolutely swimming in this thing.
She has this idiot grin on her face.
Senta?
Good, I can't take you anywhere, can we?
Says you.
Good Lord, trying on another man's bathrobe.
Soft and warm clothes are the purview of any fine lady. Thank you very much.
I'm just now seeing what the camera's name is, and it made me smile.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Cameron McCamera?
Oh, it's been that way since the beginning.
I know,
Legend?
I'm just now noticing it.
What's on the table here? It looks like jewelries of some kind, or perfumes, probably.
These.
Like
so
a
this
foot.
definitely looks like a trophy of some kind. Maybe it looks like it could be like that's just what you're used to seeing this sort of thing. It looks like it is definitely antlers. It could be a trophy. It looks like it could be maybe a raiment. You're not sure if this is supposed to be worn, or if or if this is just sort of like mounting that was put on this thing, because it does have like a leather back to the bottom of the skull on here. But I don't know that you would know enough about taxidermy to know if that's just supposed to be how it's displayed, or if it's supposed to be like worn on the head or something.
Yep, that's definitely bones.
And bones is bugs.
See, what would identify like animal? Like, does it look like a moose or a deer? Or is it something
nature would tell you.
similar, but
I was gonna say knowledge, nature, or perhaps a survival could tell you that.
Oh man, and Sam is in the kitchen.
Sam is in the kitchen with. Who are you with?
Abs.
Sam is
well,
in
here's
the kitchen
my survival of 5.
Messing with Inferno.
To survive, I
yeah.
would just take things from people.
Man,
That's how I
man,
survive.
Man,
You're like
Inferno.
here's the thing. You spent most of your your life trying to doing as much as you could to stay away from the wilderness.
The powers, yeah.
Basically doing everything you can to keep yourself from having to live in the
city
wilderness.
boy.
So
Okay. Well, we also have Alabaster's knowledge, which is religion, planes, and arcana. Not so helpful. Oh well. But good thing to keep in mind later.
Yes. Yeah, I think that this group would have been done really great if this was like a chapel or something like that, but they don't seem to know a whole lot about what's going on in this
If it was
room
chapels
necessarily.
or trees or had someone to talk to. What's in the
Yeah, we did.
Duke an
Already-
entomologist? Does he have like a bunch of like glass things of just rare bugs?
Well, that's what I was asking. I was like, what's in these display cases?
I think it's just jewelry.
You know how to do it, Aaron.
That's mostly jewelry.
Ooh, shiny.
It does look like he has a fair amount of jewelry.
Aewen begrudgingly gives him a nod, like he's got good taste. She's like, I don't want to give him a praise, but he's a nice.
Here's the thing. Most of what is in there is very tasteful, not especially like flashy or anything. I don't know how much you would know about what's in there, but I suppose anybody that wanted to could make me an appraise check.
Do you have to be trained to do that?
I don't think that appraise is a trained only skill.
And wow! Sick. 15.
15. Yeah, you've been around what do you call it? Jewelry enough. Like, I mean, you're from a minor noble house, but enough so that like I'm gonna guess your parents would like point things out and be like,
I've been to enough functions to determine.
Yeah, I can't believe she's wearing that tonight. Oh my god.
This kind of
2 seasons ago.
Or like, oh, I heard he spent a fortune on that sort of thing, on that piece. But yes,
was won in battle.
Yes, you can definitely tell that these are like I said, they're very sort of like understated pieces, but like the cuts of the gems and the way that they are done are like masterwork artisan level type of deal. Like these are all very fine like not flashy, but still very, very fine pieces.
Aewen thinks to herself, it's a good thing Knox isn't here, otherwise we'd have another problem. 'Cause he's broke.
I'm very broke right now.
I'm gonna roll perception on this, see if I can find anything of interest at this
there's a
little
term for that bit of
place
furniture,
here.
but I don't remember what it is.
A vanity?
Thank you.
Vanity, that's it.
Bollocks.
Yeah, so you take a look at the vanity. You notice like a few things. It looks like there's like some oils to like run through hair and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You notice there are like, it looks like perhaps maybe Simon has a little bit more of a care routine than he would probably like to admit. It looks like he does some brushing, and you do notice some perfumes and stuff that are on this table as well.
Fancy boy. Everyone's gonna spend her time going through all the different dressers.
Okay, yeah, you start going through the dressers. Where you start? Are you starting over here?
Yeah, she'll, I guess, start at this end and just work her way around. Just open it up, peek in.
Okay, yeah, make me a perception check as you're going through.
A perception? You keep making me do perception checks. What am I doing? Looking for stuff? 34.
34.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
So
Shame it wasn't a nat
here's
20.
the thing.
Oh, there's a thing.
There is very much a thing.
You love a thing.
You start looking through the drawers here, and like you see a lot of very fancy clothes. You also see some like some sort of like dressed down type clothes, but with such a high roll on your perception, the thing that really catches your attention is you hear what sounds like the clang of metal coming down the hallway.
We should probably find somewhere to hide. She rushes back over to the stand to put the dressing gown back. I think I hear someone coming.
Oh, right. Well, shit. Well, there's no fucking
Cheese
windows
it.
in this place.
Cheese it.
Aewen's gonna try to hide in one of the dressers.
Okay,
All right. No bad plan.
Let's make some stealth checks.
Stealth, check in on stealth.
She's gonna go here.
Stefan, just get in the closet. Shut the fuck up.
Stefan's gonna go in here.
Stefan, get in the closet and shut up. 19 on
And
my
then
side.
Alabaster's
The idea
gonna
of a
hide with you.
foul-mouthed paladin. It's so great.
Yeah,
Paladin
he's
could be
the most
anything.
unique paladin, ever. Stealth is this one.
Yes.
Oh, my button didn't pop up. Go. There we go.
19.
20.
Natty 20.
Bernie, well known for his attempts to hide from the cops.
You hear
You only caught me once.
Kayla like
do you mean,
silently hyperventilating in
Oh no.
Who's hyperventilating?
Well, how do you hear it if it's silent? You mean quietly hyperventilating?
like quietly hyperventilating in the closet next to you.
Let's see if any
Aewen.
spells to help her.
Okay, Kayla's hyperventilating.
Yes.
Aewen tries to tell her, "Hey, breathe slowly, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I promise it'll help."
And you just hear Bernie next to you, you hear Stefan go, "Oh God, oh they're gonna take me back. Oh no, oh."
Oh no.
So in the other room, you Aewen, I would say that you're probably the only one that hears this, what with the very nice
With my angelic hearing, as it were.
yes, your incredible what do you call
Perception
it?
check.
Perception check. You hear, "You heard the prince. He says somebody tripped the alarm. Sprout out and find them."
Oh, no one used detect magic.
And that's
Ooh,
where
I
we'll
wanna
leave
have
it for
that.
today.
Who has detect magic? Not I.
That's where we'll leave it for today.
Find out.
All right, sounds good.
Will the kitchen chaos crew find help and succor from the villainous?
Hold up.
Virtue-
Is this the house problem all over again? Did they just not use detect magic before they walked through the door? To see if
Yes,
there
they
was an alarm on it?
yes,
Hey,
they
that was-
walked directly into the room of a paranoid spy master.
Hey,
Not
uh,
Detect magic?
Not Aewen
I
or
can't do
Bernie's
that.
fault. Neither
Can't
of
do
these
that.
two
Can the other
really
lady?
know. Well, yeah, like I said, neither Bernie nor Aewen's fault. They don't know this guy.
Yes,
I know
but
you'd
you
ask.
she can detect magic, but you took the most naive and innocent member of the other group with you.
Not Kayla's
Oh,
fault either.
no.
Damn it, Stefan.
Those look like big boys, too.
We got some villainous virtuosos of the kitchen. We've got what the surprise encounter with the maid and the murderer, and we've got the secreted society of red-headed fools.
all right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week.
Find out next time on Feralwood.
Feralwood
On
Ball Z.
Feralwood. Z.